เอาเลื่อนกรอบมีหน้าลงเรียบร้อย
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo...
Oh, what goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Del Piero. McTominay. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for it! Well taken goal. and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Thuram. And it's Totti. Gattuso. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And here's Del Piero. Think Schneider! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Schneider deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Goes for the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Totti with the... gets his head on it!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
DiMarco producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, he's burst through! Now then, the ball's come loose. In with the challenge. Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. It's come to nothing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Totti. Locatelli. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Gattuso. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. He's through here. Filippo Inzaghi. Locatelli. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? He won't be happy with that one. Schneider. Ball played for Del Piero. And that is a little undercooked. Chiellini. McTominay. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tomori. Passes short and sharp. That has been cut short. Schneider. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Schneider. Panucci. McTominay gets across and deals with it. Schneider. Panucci. Schneider. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rafael Leao shoots! And a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back on the way.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking to play him in. Thuram. Pressing high and with purpose. Acerbi cuts it out. Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Looking for the run. And that's a dangerous... And Del Piero! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafael Leao. And it's Serginho. Del Piero. Panucci. Totti. Totti! McTominay. Panucci. And here's Del Piero. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Totti. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ibrahimovic. And that was very necessary. Threads one in. Schneider looking to receive it in space. Good read, needed to be. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Good running. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Corner number 2 then.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now this could be a chance. Rafael Leao.
Serginho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Del Piero. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Locatelli. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Totti. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Could move up a gear here. Very much into the last knockings. Mateus. Rafael Leao. Now it's Inzaghi. Aimed beyond the defence.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's tidy. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Panucci. Al. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pirlo. Gattuso running with intent. Quality ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rui Costa. Nesta. Now Panucci. So no chances falling either way for the time being.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Panucci. Schneider. And it's Pirlo. Looking for the run. And here's Rui Costa.
Rui Costa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. Rafael Leao is fouled. Ronaldinho having a look. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Decent hit from there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Milan still without a single shot on target. Chiellini. Inter Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rafael Leao. Here's Zielinski. Darmian. Zielinski. This is a promising build-up. Panucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. Darmian. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. That is a crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Bastoni. Cafu. And it's Barella. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nesta makes the interception. Rui Costa knocks it into space. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, Milan! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Cannavaro. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Barella. Batistuta. Decent chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. No way through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Zielinski. Played out wide. Panucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Barella. Lobotka. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Gattuso cannot be beaten that easily. Cafu. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space. Goes for the shot! Wonderful from Del Piero!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan leading now. Cafu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Schneider. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Del Piero picks it up out wide. It's a good-looking delivery. Darmian tries to clear. Plays the ball back. Panucci receives it in a wide position. Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, well played, well played. That's put paid to the danger. It's Rui Costa. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Pirlo, and that interception was most necessary. Not the most accurate pass. Opts for safety, aimed beyond the defence. Panucci picks it up out wide. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And it's Barella. Well timed, excellent interception. Gattuso promptly onto that, and that is that. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pirlo. That has found him in acres of space. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Il numero 18. Il numero 11.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Modric, he's had it taken off him. And no, that was never going to make it. Soulé. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Marlon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good.
Modric!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, shooting chance! And again! They've got to be quick to recover this. He won't be happy with that one. And he's quick to return it. Rijkaard. Plays a Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Now it's Batistuta. Marlon. And he's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Marlon clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. That has been knocked clear. And it's Damian. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Well, Christian Vieri looks for all the world like the classic target man, but he is so much more than that, isn't he?
Yeah, he's imposing and physically dominant, as you say, but he's also a threat from range and quite a lethal finisher.
Big cricket fan too, I hear.
Meant to be quite good at it, I believe.
Yeah, some people just born with everything. How's that? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ribery. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero powering forward here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hangs in across. Oh, good effort. Loose. That's another chance. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Rui Costa is clearly kicking himself here. He knew...
Oh, he's been caught napping. A probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Çalhanoğlu. And it's Ricci. And here's Pulisic. And he's quick to return it. No way. Kvaratskhelia! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kvaratskhelia. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero going after that. Serginho. It's a good run he's making out on the left. This is a promising build-up. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Sneijder. Del Piero. And he's managed to get... And Del Piero! Goal! Milan! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Can he get onto this? Sneijder. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Ribery.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually, of a brand new hero. Gattuso duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kvaratskhelia has fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's forced to go back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Sneijder. Pavard calmly anticipates. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pavard. Pulisic.
Il quarto uomo
And it's
indica
Ribery.
2 minuti di recupero.
We are into stoppage time. Knocks it into space, and the counter is on. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute...
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And here's Vieri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Çalhanoğlu. Now Ricci. Gattuso. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ricci. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Pavard. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. For Çalhanoğlu, passing is crisp and sharp. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. Showing good feet. 60 minutes played. Vieri looking to add to his goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Looking tidy in possession here. Good read, needed to be. Nesta tries to clear.
Napoli really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's had it nicked away. Schneider. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, Ibrahimovic. Numero 17, Schneider. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Fofana.
18. Il
Well,
numero
Peter,
7.
just see here
Cambio
how
di
a lot
giocatore.
of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Panucci. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Raspadori. Just a quarter of an hour to play. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has found a way through. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Rui Costa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Çalhanoğlu spread it left. De Bruyne. Bullish header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram clears it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And Del Piero! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Rui Costa. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Can he stop it going out? Pavard gets it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.